Well, hello there. I normally don't do videos on Saturday, but when I do, it might be because it's peanut butter Jasmy time. So, guys, I wanted to bring you an update because I have found something that has changed and I felt the need to tell you all about it. I've got so many people following me on my channel because of Jasmy, and so I want to make sure that I keep the record clear and straight and let you know when I find something new. Cheers. So, I have readjusted my support on Jasmy after a further evaluation today. I'm going to show you what I found and why I did that, and I'm also going to let you know about a decision I made in just a few minutes regarding Jasmy. All right, so let me transition here and let's get started. All right, so this is the Bittrex chart, and what I noticed today is this price here is, Jasmy is one of the most deflated currencies today, and so I thought, well, for sure it's going to hit my 2.9 cents mark. If you remember the last video I did, I said it had the potential of going down to 2.9 cents, and I was not comfortable with the entry where it was at, so I chose not to enter. And anyways, it was pushing down. The bears were trying to get to that 2.9 cents mark, or so I thought. And actually, it kept getting stuck. And so I thought, well, what is the deal? Did I mark that level wrong? And so I reevaluated and noticed that the level that the bears kept getting stuck on and couldn't get past was around 3.1 cents. So I moved this level up. It is now adjusted from 2.9 cents up to 3.1 cents. And I feel that's a little bit more accurate, though I could probably do even a little bit more adjustment here. I'm just going to leave it as it is. Somewhere around 3.1 cents to 3.2 cents appears to be a better level because of this body low on this green candle and this body high here. And then also, guys, if you look over here, we have several wicks touching this level. And if I were to even go further over, you'll see that we have a body low on this red candle, almost touching. And then about a week's worth of pressing up against, more than that, pressing up against that resistance and could not break. All right, and then we went down for at least a month, came back up here, pressed against it a little bit. Finally, we broke through, signifying that this is indeed a very significant level of resistance slash support. So, that being said, let me show you the Coinbase chart, which is where I've done most of my work. We'll jump over there. And I want to let you know, guys, I am now in this trade officially. All right. I waited for this moment. I waited patiently. I believe this is very good support. Look at the RSI on our chart here. Let me move that up a little bit so you can see it. I mean, there's not many RSIs way down in this territory, and we've been down and oversold all the way since for almost a month here. All right, so Jasmy is very due for a pop. All the other small cap coins are popping all over. Jasmy is very due, and I felt like this is my opportunity. You guys know my record on this. I've done many videos here regarding Jasmy, and I even put this red X here where I did not, where I actually recommended not entering. Actually, I didn't recommend. I don't tell you guys what to do. I just said I didn't feel comfortable, and if it were me, I would not enter, all right? That's the way I phrase it these days because I don't want to get my butt sued for giving financial advice. This is all entertainment, remember. This is just pure entertainment. And so, but you guys like to hear what I say about these things and what I would do. And I said, I'm not entering. So I put the red X there because I made a video purely due to demand. You guys wanted an update on Jasmy, and I didn't feel it was the time, but I wanted to provide you the content that you expect. So I gave you that update, but I said with great clarity that I didn't feel comfortable, or it just didn't look like a good setup at all. So here we are, and obviously I now do feel comfortable saying that I feel like this is a good setup. Now, that being said, we do have some time inside of this purple triangle, which I've drawn clearly on the chart here, and can go all the way to the beginning of March. So I'm not going to get impatient. However, if we start to drop below this 3.2 cents mark, I'm going to be out pretty quickly. I got to be honest. So I'm watching this level. Now this should hold as good support here at 3.1 cents. And I'm guessing maybe we'll spend some time on that for a couple days. I don't know how this is going to play out, but I need that level to hold. Anything even slightly lower than 3.1 cents, unless it's 2.9 cents. If it's 2.8 cents, 2.7 cents, I'm definitely going to get out pretty quickly on this one. But I feel comfortable saying this looks to me like a much better setup. This looks to me like a place where I would enter, and I have said, in fact, I have entered. All right, and I just swapped another one of my losing coins for this one because this price was more depressed than the other one. And so if any coin is going to pop and pop big, it might be Jasmy over any of the other cryptos that I have. Now we're at 3.3 cents currently. It bounced since I bought in right at 3.1 cents, and I sent out that trade alert to my Substack subscribers right away, and so they knew immediately when I entered into this trade. And now you all are finding out as well, because this is a crypto that I do analysis on for free here all over my social media platforms. All right, that being said, what am I looking at for future? All right, well, number one, I've already said I want us to stay above that 3.1 cents. I'm going to see how long we spend there. I don't want to spend more than 2 or 3 days on the 3.1 cents, validating it as legitimate support. Any longer than that is the bears putting still more pressure on that floor. And just like the last floor, it could break. It's just like any floor, and you put enough weight on it and it will break. And we spent over a week on that last floor there at 3.9 cents, and there's a certain period of time where it proves as legitimate support, and then it should bounce up. But if the bears keep pressing on it and keep pressing on it, then that's when I become worried about any of these levels that I draw or any of these trend lines. So that being said, I'm looking to exit this triangle hopefully before the end of February. I'm hoping that we have an exit soon, but I do expect that we're not just going to jump straight out of this triangle. Probably what's going to happen, maybe we spend a day or two down here validating this support. Then we go up, hit our heads on the top of this triangle. Then we come back down again, scare everybody. And then one last time we're up and out. Now, just once we exit the triangle, what I don't know is how far do we go before we come back down and retest the top of this triangle, which could happen as well once we hit that 4.7 mark, and then go up even further. All right, at some point we are going to rock it up. And the nice thing is at 3.1 cents where I entered, 6 cents is practically double that price. And we've been all the way up. You guys know this. Those of you who have followed, we've been all the way up to 34 cents just a few months back. All right, so that's kind of what I'm looking at right here. Hit our heads, come on back down, up out of the triangle, hit our heads on resistance, retest the top side of this this triangle, and then onwards and upwards. So this might be a little bit longer hold for me. I'm not necessarily comfortable holding Jasmy for a long period of time. But in this case, I can see that I think the market is going to take a little while to warm up. And right around the March timeframe, I'm hoping to see a little bit more price movement in the upward trajectory. All right, so I think that's really all I need to say here regarding Jasmy. Just wanted to give you that update, let you know that I'm in the trade. Bottom line here is Jasmy has until March before the market must decide which way to exit. Of course, being in the trade myself, I'm guessing and I'm expecting it will exit to the upside, but it may not. Any more, that should say down movement, and I'm out. All right, so I'm going to watch that very carefully. We break that support, and then I am going to exit very quickly. All right, guys, so if you enjoy free alerts such as this, you can sign up at any of my social media sites. I'm on many of them. Or just come to my website. That's where you'll get all the content and all the trade alerts. And sign up there. You can be a free subscriber if you want. And you'll even get my trade alerts, though you won't necessarily know the positions I'm entering. You'll know that I am making trades, and that can be important as well. I would recommend that you hit the bell notification if you're on YouTube, or I know all the social media platforms have some way of notifying you, and then that way you can catch all these updates. I do free trade alerts for Jasmy and Shiba, and once in a while some random crypto, like I did AVAX last night, and we hit our level of support. So that also is a good area of entry. All right, we'll talk to you guys later. Take care. Peace.